So you are in extended child's pose. Knees are the width of the mat. Arms extended nice and long. Getting ready for today's flow. Forehead might come to the mat. Awesome. As we inhale, let's slowly come up, sitting on our heels, and just take whatever comfortable seat feels right for you today, whether it's in Sukhasana, Virasana, or just sitting on your heels. And maybe keep the eyes closed and start to roll the shoulders up and back nice and slowly, moving really slow and gentle at the beginning of our practice. Maybe feeling some tightness and just moving into those areas. Maybe it feels or sounds like a cement mixer, but just be gentle with your body. And maybe drawing circles with the neck. Just little circles. Being careful not to hyperextend the neck or crunch as you look up. And reverse the direction if you haven't already. If at any point you can't hear me or see me, please unmute yourself and let me know. Hopefully everything goes smooth. Just breathing and getting connected with the breath. Find stillness here. Breathe deeply. Let's put one hand, our left hand on our belly, our right hand on our heart, our chest, and just breathe in to the belly, feeling the chest expand. Exhale, chest goes down, belly comes in, and just breathe like this for a few cycles of breath, slowing down and connecting with your breath. Awesome. And setting an intention for today's class, and maybe it's an I am statement, how you want to be feeling. I am calm, I am peaceful, I am energized. Or setting an intention for the rest of your day. This is probably for many the first exercise you're doing. Part of your morning routine being yoga is such an awesome way to start your day, not just physically but your mindset and getting your mind on track with forgetting and not holding on to anything that happened yesterday or before this class, letting go and having a clear slate for this new day. Breathe a few more times with your intention. If you're choosing not to make an intention, that's fine too. Just connect with your breath. Excellent. Let's go on to our hands and knees into tabletop position. So your hips are stacked over top of your knees. Your shoulders over top of your hands. Finding a nice slow cat-cow. On your inhale, reach the head up. On your exhale, chin comes towards the chest, round the back. Inhale, dropping the back, looking up. Nice, slow, gentle movements for the first few poses of today's class. We're really going to be working on loosening some of that tension in the shoulders and neck as we work through and down the whole body. Take one more cycle, inhale and exhale. exhale, maybe step your hands a little bit towards the front of the mat, tuck the toes. On your exhale, slowly coming into our first downward facing dog. So in down dog, hands are about hip width apart, legs can be hip width apart too, and just finding some gentle movements here, whether it's dropping your heels, alternating heels, coming down to the earth, bending opposite knees, bringing the sternum, the chest towards the ground, slowly releasing the head. Maybe finding stillness. On your next inhale, we're going to look to the top of the mat and slowly, like you're on a tightrope, walk yourself up. Maybe tenting your fingertips so it's easier to come into our forward fold. Exhale, release the head. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Maybe you bend in your knees. Exhale, fold. Inhale for the count of 4, slowly coming up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Roll your shoulders a few times and find some stillness in Tadasana, mountain pose. Palms facing towards the front. Breathe here. Connect with the earth, the connection between your feet and the ground. Firming the thighs without locking the knees. Feeling if the hips are shifted and trying to make them nice and level by tilting the pelvic forwards or backwards to find that nice sweet spot of neutrality in the hips, so not going forwards or backwards. Shoulder blades check in, see how level, even are they. Maybe the chin comes back just a little bit so that the spine is in a nice long line, crown of the head reaching up to the sky. Inhale, let's bring the hands overhead, reaching up to the sky. Exhale, hands come down. Find a bit of bend in the knees as we inhale, lift up, and exhale, hands come down. This time we're going to bring the left hand out and bring the right hand underneath the left hand for eagle arms. Inhale, lift the elbows just a bit, and we're going to take a forward fold with our eagle arms. Coming down, you can bend your knees, and just let yourself hang here, feeling the opening and release in the back. And breathe steady here. And slowly make your way back up. Keeping the eagle arms if that's in your practice and feels right. Release. Inhale, hands come up. Maybe going on to your tippy toes. Exhale, hands come down. Bring your right hand level. Inhale, left hand comes up and underneath the right hand, so reverse that eagle arms. Inhale, bring your elbows up, pull your elbows away from your body. Exhale, forward fold with your eagle arms. Just forward folding with eagle arms does intensify the stretch a little bit, but just work on every exhale. What can you soften in your body? What can you release a little bit more? Awesome work, everyone. Keep breathing here. Release both hands to the earth, either side of your feet. we're going to bend our right knee. Left leg is going to be long. Drop your right hand down and twist open towards the left. Extend your arms nice and long in this folded twist. Maybe look up to the sky if your neck doesn't hurt, or you can keep your gaze down towards the right hand. Maybe your right hand is on a block if this is challenging for you. Actively pull the arms apart, and on your next exhale, bring both hands down. Alternate, so bend the left knee, straighten the right knee, and let's lift up through our right arm looking to the right side. Breathe in, extend those arms, open the chest, right shoulder comes back. You can gaze up to the sky or down to the ground. Exhale, both hands come down. Slowly walk your feet back into top of the push-up plank position. Rocking forwards and backwards just a little bit here. You can always take half plank with your knees down. And exhale, slowly come down to the belly. Inhale, lift up. Baby cobra. Exhale, coming back into tabletop. Nice flat back. Let's extend the right leg nice and long. Drop the toes, rocking a little bit forwards and backwards. Lift the right toes, right heel up, and shift it over to the left side. And then look over towards your left toes, just stretching out the right side body. Forgive me if I mix up my left and right a little bit. We'll do the same thing on the other side in a minute. Awesome, and bring the right toe back, rocking forwards and backwards. Bring the knee back. Extend the left leg long, rocking forwards and backwards, just warming up. Bring the left heel up and over towards the right. And look over the right shoulder, stretching the left side body. Breathe deeply in to where you feel the stretch. Come back to center and lift up. Find downward facing dog. Take a few cycles of breath here and down dog. Inhale, look up to the top of your mat. Exhale, step all the way up to the front, forward fold. Bend in your knees if you need to. Release down. Inhale for flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale, round the back, all the way up to Tadasana. Inhale, hands come up overhead. Grab the left wrist. Stretch to the right side, feeling the length through the left side body. Inhale, back up to center. Grab the right wrist and release. Feel the stretch through the right side body. Inhale, back to center. Let's do a little flow. Exhale, come into forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or maybe hop back into plank pose. Exhale, halfway or all the way down, coming into cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, Adha Mukha Shavasana, downward facing dog, walking it out. Inhale, look up. Exhale, step or hop to the front of your mat. Release, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, this time putting your hands to your hips, flat back, all the way up into Tadasana. Adding on. Inhale, bring your hands up overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the right leg back. Drop the right knee. Inhale for low lunge. On your exhale, cactus the arms. Slight back bend. Open the chest. Exhale, release. Step the left leg back. Chaturanga Dandasana. So exhale, inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bring the right heel up. And exhale, place it between the hands. Drop the left knee. Inhale, low lunge. On your exhale, cactus the arms, slight back bend. Open the chest. And exhale, come back. Let's step the left leg up to meet the right leg. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, round your back all the way up, maybe going up on your toes. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, hands come up. Exhale, fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the left leg back. Keep the left knee lifted. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, reverse twist to the other side towards the right. This might be a challenge for your balance. Breathe here deeply. Maybe sink a little bit lower, bending the right knee. Strengthen and reach out through the left heel. Come back to center, hands to heart. And let's twist to the right with our left elbow connecting with our right knee. Breathe and stay here. Or, if it's in your practice, you can open your arms up. Or if it's in your practice, and for me in the morning, it's a bit challenging, you could bind your hands, but otherwise just stay here. Or with your hands to heart. One more cycle of breath, deep inhale, and exhale. Bring the hands down, right leg comes back, chaturanga, or meet us in downward facing dog. Take 3 cycles of breath here. Nice work, everyone. Getting the heart started a little bit quicker. Inhale, bring the left heel up. Exhale, place it between the hands. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, twist to the left. Connecting movement to breath as much as you can. Sink maybe a little bit lower into this pose to challenge yourself, or come out of it if this is too intense. Really reach those hands apart. If you find your balance is wavering, just spread your feet a little bit apart to either side of the mat. Focus on power through the right heel. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart, back to center. Coming in for another twist to that side by bringing the right elbow to the left knee. Option to stay here or open the arms up. really engage through the left thigh. Try and level the hips out. And exhale, bring both feet together, hands on the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up to chair pose. Still working those legs. So your arms are extended forward, bending down as if you're sitting into a chair. Breathe here. Focus on one spot. Keep breathing. And exhale, fold. Bringing the hands underneath the feet for a bit of a deeper forward fold. Hamstrings and the backs of the legs are pushing up. Hips pushing up to the sky. Upper body softening and releasing. Excellent. Stepping the right leg back, dropping the right heel. Inhale, come up to warrior one. Exhale to warrior two. So opening up the hands, keeping a bend in the left knee. Reach your hands apart, stretching through the chest. Gazes towards the left fingertips. Preparing for Trikonasana, triangle. Utthita Trikonasana, extended triangle. So let's straighten the left leg. Your hips might need to shift a little bit forward. As we reach towards the sky, your right hip is coming up. Reach as far as you can. When you've reached as far as you can, exhale and just let the body come down. The left hand to the inner part of the ankle. Gaze can be up. This is a great time if you have a block, you can use a block, or just have your hand on your shin. Breathing here deep into that right side body. Take one more cycle of breath here. And on your next inhale, slowly come up. Let's go into peaceful warrior. So bend the front knee, drop the right hand. Exhale back to warrior two. And we're going to slowly rotate to the left so our chest is facing the front, getting ready for revolve triangle. You might want to step your back leg up just a little bit, bringing the right hand towards the leg, reaching forward this way, and exhale, bending over, looking towards the left side. Again, you can use a block. Breathe here, feeling the twist in the lower back. Take one more deep cycle of breath. Inhale deeply. Exhale, frame the left foot with your hands. Step it back. Let's take a chaturanga, a nice little flow. Whatever feels good for you. Or you can take child's pose briefly. And exhale, meet us in down dog, nice and slow. Let's walk it out a little bit. Inhale, bring the right heel up. Exhale, step it between the hands. Lower the left heel down. Inhale, warrior one, nice and strong through the legs. And exhale, warrior two. Find your nice footing so your left leg is nice and straight and your right knee is bent. You should still be able to see your front toes so you're not overextending your right foot, your right leg. And gaze is over the right hands. Breathe and reach. Remember your intention. Breathe into that. Maybe a slight yogic smile, even though it's definitely more challenging now. Our heart is engaged, still finding calmness within. Let's slowly begin to straighten the right leg. If this is a challenging pose, Trikonasana, you can bring your left leg in a little bit more, but go as far as your body tells you to. So start reaching out towards the front wall. When you've reached as far as you can, just slowly dip. Even if that's a dip and you just make it to your thigh. Doesn't have to look perfect. Wherever you are, whether it's with a block, on the shin, fingertips tented, just be okay with where you are, because where you are is perfect. Maybe close your eyes to work on balance. Again, reaching the hands away from each other. Gaze can be up, or neutral, or looking down. Inhale. Let's come to peaceful warrior. Bend the front knee. Should feel really nice. Stretch through the right side body. And exhale. Back to warrior two. Bring the hands out so your chest is forward. Left hand is going to do the triangle this time. So straighten the right leg. Bringing the left hand and reaching the left hand forward. Coming into revolved Trikonasana. A little bit more challenging, especially for a balance. Find what feels good, whether you need a block, the shin. And I won't be mad if you bend your right knee a little bit. Look up to the sky if you can, or the ceiling. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Inhale through into the belly. Exhale, drop both hands down. Step both feet together. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, come down a little bit further. And on your inhale, slowly make your way up. We'll meet in Tadasana. And just take a few breath cycles here with your palms facing forward. Thank you for joining me in today's practice. You can stay in mountain pose Tadasana or take a seated meditation or Shavasana. Please bring mindfulness to the rest of your day with your intention. Thank you for joining me, and Namaste.